I've never really been the one to go camping often. If I were to add up every single time I've been camping, not counting the times I just set up a tent in my backyard, it would be like 4 times. So when my youth group invited me to go camping at the beach with them, I was honestly pretty excited. The basic rundown of the trip pretty much should have went like this. My youth pastor comes to pick us up at around 5 p.m. By the way, my brother was coming on this trip as well. We arrive at the beach and wait for everyone else to get there. Then we set up our tents and do some random activities, like playing football or going in the water. Then, at around 7 or 8, we would cook hot dogs, marshmallows, and some other things. I'll get into that later. We would then watch a movie, and then head to our tents where we would fall asleep. But as you could probably tell, the trip didn't exactly go like that. Because if it did, I wouldn't be making a video about this. This whole story starts with my youth pastor being an hour late to pick us up. What the heck, dude? Instead of waiting at the door, I could have been watching My Hero Academia. Nah, I'm just kidding. My youth pastor's actually a pretty chill dude. Soon later, we arrive at the beach and I see my friends, so I decide to walk up to them. Hey guys, what are you talking about?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. We all decided that we're gonna stay up all night. Do you want to join us?
Heck yeah. We had a mission that frankly all of us were too stubborn not to accomplish. So after the mission was established, we got to set up our tents. Something you should probably know is every single time I went camping before this experience, I was pretty young, which means instead of helping my dad set up the tent, I got to sit around and play Pokemon, which basically means I have absolutely no idea how to set up a tent.
Okay, dude, it's time to set up the tent. Have you ever done this before?
No, but how hard could it be? All you have to do is stick these metal poles into some holes in the tent. This is going to be a piece of cake.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's good enough for now. After setting up the saddest excuse for a tent ever made, me and my friends all decided to play jackpot. If you don't know the rules to jackpot, it goes like this. One person with the ball stands a random distance away from everyone else. The person then throws the ball and calls out a random number of points. Whoever catches the ball gets that number of points. The first player to get to 1,000 points wins. If you know me in real life, then you would know that I'm pretty bad at catching things. So when there's a game where basically all you do is catch stuff, you can assume that I most likely won't win. So I decided to make my new goal to deflect as many balls as possible. I have to admit, my friends got pretty ticked off after I did this for a while.
I got it! What the heck, man? I was gonna catch that.
So after we finished messing around for a while, it was finally time to roast the hot dogs and marshmallows. And all of that was pretty normal until we started roasting other things. Those things being Starbursts. Now, I really didn't have the chance to roast any Starbursts because I have braces, but my youth pastor's wife explained it as, when you roasted them, they would get all squishy. After you let them sit for a while, the outside would become crunchy while the inside was all gooey. But roasting Starburst was really nothing compared to what I did next.
What are you doing with that stick and that bag of Doritos?
I'm gonna put these Doritos on the stick and then roast them over the fire.
I don't think that's gonna work. You're just gonna end up breaking the stick while trying to impale it. How in the world did you do that?
And before you ask, they did actually taste pretty good. But this wouldn't be a true camping trip if someone didn't get hurt. And that someone just so happened to be me. So we were all just sitting around the campfire and I decided to move my foot. After doing that, I immediately started to feel a lot of pain in the foot I just moved. I lift up my foot to see a hot coal sitting directly under it, which apparently shot out of the fire right as I was moving my foot. The same thing actually happened to my youth pastor's wife too. Throughout the entire night, I kept taking a whole bunch of Starbursts in order to keep myself awake. And it worked. I had stayed up all night, and so had my friends. Well, most of them anyway. Mission accomplished. After we all ate breakfast, we headed back to the church where we would get picked up. After getting to the church, I plopped all of my stuff on the ground, found the nearest chair, and instantly fell asleep. And then, I was at my house. Wait, what? For some reason, I was now at my house and I had absolutely no memory of me getting there. After taking another nap on my couch, I decided to ask my older brother if he had known what happened. And boy, do I have a story for you. So according to my brother, this is what had gotten down. At around 9 a.m., my brother had come to the church to pick me up. He saw me sleeping, so he woke me up.
Richie, wake up. Okay, put your shoes on. We gotta go.
No.
What do you mean, no? Put your shoes on, now.
You can't make me.
Put your shoes on!
I was so tired, I refused to put my shoes on, but I eventually did. But that's not where the story ends. Then I started to walk up to random people and just started mumbling random words. It was honestly pretty strange. So after all of that happened, me and my brothers drove home. While I was all sleep deprived and doing random stuff, it felt really weird, like I had entered the 4th dimension. Would I want to go camping again? Sure, why not? But next time, I'm gonna make sure to actually get some sleep. I guess it's a time to record an end card. Thank you for watching, everyone. I want to give a big thanks to my friend Brody for voicing lines in this video. He really makes great content, so if you haven't already, go check him out, link in the description. I forgot to mention this in the end of my other video, but school started for me like a month ago, and it really has taken a toll on my uploading schedule, even though my uploading schedule was already crap. But yeah, I'm gonna still try to upload as frequently as possible, so make sure to hit that notification bell to get notifications. That's what the bell is for. It's in the name. I also forgot to mention this at the end of my other video, but my commissions are still open, so if you want to check those out, there's links to my Instagram and my Twitter in the description where you can read more about this. And while you're there, maybe, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You don't have to, but it would be nice. Is this going to be a new thing? I just plug my Instagram and my Twitter every single end card? Follow me on Twitter. So, that's really all I want to say. Sorry this video took so long to get out, but I really want to emphasize the animate in Storytime Animator. So, you probably noticed there's a lot more quality in the animation than there was in my previous videos. So, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. So, as always, here's a picture of my dog.